At 62, Clyde Drexler, NBA Hall of Famer, 1995 NBA champion, and one of basketball's all-time greats, stands as a towering figure, proving that skill, humility, and an unbreakable spirit can conquer any challenge. This is the story of a kid who rose from humble beginnings to become a soaring icon, a community leader, and an inspiration, redefining the game with relentless resolve. Born Clyde Austin Drexler on June 22, 1962, in New Orleans, Louisiana, Clyde moved to Houston's South Park neighborhood as a young child, growing up in a tight-knit, working-class family. Raised by his mother, Eunice, a grocery store clerk, and supported by his older siblings, Clyde was immersed in a culture of perseverance and hard work. Basketball became his refuge on the asphalt courts of Sterling High School, where he honed his game alongside childhood friend Otis Birdsong. A lanky, 6'7" guard with an effortless glide, Clyde's early years were defined by tireless practice, often shooting at local parks until darkness fell, driven by a hunger to excel. His versatility, dunking with power, passing with vision, and defending with tenacity, set him apart, yet his quiet demeanor and Houston's crowded talent pool kept him under-recruited by major colleges. His childhood was marked by a refusal to be overlooked, playing with a quiet intensity that would define his career. At Sterling High, Clyde thrived under coach Don Kuhn, emerging as a star by his senior year in 1979-80. Averaging 20.1 points, 10.3 rebounds, and 5.4 assists, he led the Raiders to a 33-4 record and a Texas 4A state semifinal, earning All-State honors. His smooth mid-range jumpers and soaring dunks drew local buzz, but major programs like UCLA and Duke passed, viewing him as too raw. The University of Houston, just miles from his home, offered a scholarship, a decision that changed his trajectory. Joining the Cougars' Phi Slama Jama alongside Hakeem Olajuwon, Clyde transformed college basketball. As a freshman in 1980-81, he averaged 11.9 points and 10.5 rebounds, earning Southwest Conference (SWC) newcomer honors. By his junior year, 1982-83, he averaged 15.9 points, 8.9 rebounds, and 3.8 assists, leading Houston to the NCAA championship game, where they fell to NC State's dramatic upset. Named SWC Player of the Year and a first-team All-American, Clyde's aerial artistry, earning the nickname Clyde the Glide, captivated fans. His highlight reel dunks and fast break flair made Houston must-watch TV. Finishing with 1,365 points and 664 rebounds in 3 seasons, he left Houston as a legend, with his number 22 jersey later retired in recognition of his impact. Selected 14th overall by the Portland Trail Blazers in the 1983 NBA Draft, Clyde entered a league ruled by giants like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. At 21, he made an immediate impact, averaging 7.7 points off the bench as a rookie. By his second season, 1984-85, he became a starter, averaging 17.2 points, 6.0 rebounds, and 5.5 assists, showcasing his all-around brilliance. His breakout came in 1986-87, when he averaged 21.7 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 6.9 assists, earning the first of 10 consecutive All-Star selections. Clyde's game was a blend of finesse and power, gliding for dunks, threading no-look passes, and locking down opponents. He led Portland to the 1990 NBA Finals, averaging 26.4 points against Detroit, though they fell to the Bad Boys. In 1992, he guided Portland back to the finals, averaging 24.8 points and 7.8 rebounds, but Michael Jordan's Bulls proved too strong. His career-high 48 points against the Clippers in 1989 and a 41-point triple-double in 1991 showcased his dominance. In February 1995, traded midseason to the Houston Rockets, Clyde reunited with Olajuwon, his college teammate. Averaging 21.4 points and 7.0 rebounds, he helped Houston sweep Orlando for the 1995 NBA championship, fulfilling his dream of a title in his hometown. Retiring in 1998 after 15 seasons, Clyde amassed 22,195 points, 6,677 rebounds, and 6,125 assists, with a 47.8% field goal percentage and 2,615 steals, earning induction into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 2004. Clyde faced challenges with poise. Early in his career, Portland's focus on centers like Bill Walton and Sam Bowie overshadowed his contributions, and the 1990 and 1992 finals losses left scars. The 1995 trade to Houston, initially jarring after 12 years in Portland, became a blessing, aligning him with Olajuwon's championship vision. Off-court, he navigated the NBA's racial dynamics of the 1980s, maintaining dignity amid stereotypes about athletic guards. His 1996-97 season with Houston, averaging 18.0 points at 34, showed his resilience despite knee injuries. Post-retirement, Clyde coached the University of Houston from 1998 to 2000, posting a 19-39 record, a humbling experience that deepened his respect for mentorship. Since 2008, he's been a Rockets broadcaster on AT&T Sportsnet, his warm, insightful commentary a fan favorite. Posts on X in 2025 praise his class and wisdom, with viewers cherishing his tales of Phi Slama Jama and the 1995 title run. Clyde's global impact endures. As a 1992 Olympic Dream Team gold medalist, he averaged 10.5 points alongside Jordan, Magic, and Barkley, showcasing his versatility on the world stage. His style, effortless dunks, no-look passes, and lockdown defense, influenced modern wings like Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. NBA analysts on X credit him as a prototype for the positionless era, noting his 6 feet 7 inches frame and playmaking. His 10 All-Star nods, 5 All-NBA selections, and 1995 championship cement his legacy, with 2,207 three-point attempts at 31.8% adding depth to his scoring. His influence extends to youth basketball, with Houston coaches citing his work ethic as a model for kids. At 62, Clyde is a cultural force. His $25 million net worth, built through NBA earnings, endorsements with Nike and Spalding, and Houston real estate ventures, reflects his stature, yet he remains rooted in South Park. The Clyde Drexler Foundation, launched in 1994, supports youth education and sports, raising $3 million for Houston area scholarships and community programs. In 2024, he donated $50,000 to restore South Park's community court, where he honed his game, ensuring kids have a place to dream. Posts on X from Houstonians call him our hero, lauding his free basketball camps, where he teaches fundamentals to hundreds annually. An avid golfer with a 10 handicap, Clyde competes in celebrity tournaments, often joking about his swing needing more glide. As a mentor with the NBA Retired Players Association, he guides young athletes, sharing lessons from his career. Clyde's personality, humble yet magnetic, endears him to fans. A lover of jazz, Houston barbecue, and Astros baseball, he brings warmth to broadcasts, weaving stories of his 1980s battles with Jordan or Phi Slama Jama dunks. His mantra, "Stay true to yourself," reflects his grounded journey through fame and adversity. Despite sacrifices, time away from his wife, Gaynell, and 4 children during his playing years, his resilience shines. In a 2025 ESPN interview, he said, "Hard work and faith carried me through every loss and win." His openness about growing up in a segregated South, where opportunities were scarce, resonates, with fans on X noting his ability to unite communities through basketball and storytelling. Clyde Drexler's journey, from Houston prodigy to NBA champion and Hall of Famer, is a testament to heart and hustle. His 22,195 points, 6,125 assists, 1995 title, and Dream Team Gold are milestones in a career defying expectations. His statistical legacy, 47.8% shooting, 2,615 steals, and 108 playoff games, tells only part of the story. At 62, he's poised to inspire, blending legacy with mentorship. Whether gliding for a dunk, uplifting his community, or mentoring the next generation, Clyde's fire burns bright, reminding us that greatness is forged through will, work, and an unbreakable spirit. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Clyde Drexler's rise to greatness. Your support keeps stories like these alive. Stay fierce, keep pushing, and we'll see you next time.